Hi, it's Ileana. So, I just recently went back to Antarctica with Jaya, and we went in some of the pyramids that are in Antarctica. They're crystalline pyramids. This technology has a lot of holographic components inside the pyramids. There's different kinds of ancient technologies from the Atlantean era, Syrian era. This technology is from those times. It's more Atlantean Syrian, and there's a lot of crystalline components and a lot of holographic components. In some of the Atlantean outposts that I had been in, it had Neurolink chairs where you can connect your consciousness with these Neurolink chairs that sometimes looked like they were made out of stone components, metallics, and other alloys of some sort, exotic alloys. This technology in the Antarctic pyramids, because there's different pyramids, some of them are green, some of them are gray, and that had holographic chairs inside, where again you can connect your thought consciousness to the holographic chairs, and you can see so many things just come up in front of your visual field, and your brain feels like it's expanded, and you can just think about what you want to tap into in the visual field of what's presented to you: planetary systems, genomics of plants, animals, different extraterrestrial beings, star systems, technologies of how to build the crystalline ships, different types of ships. So what I saw in these Antarctic pyramids was a lot of holographic technology with thought consciousness interfaces. And I was amazed because I had seen similar stuff in the Atlantean outposts in a different part of Antarctica, but that was a Neuralink chair that you actually physically sat in, and the hieroglyphics and symbols would light up in green and blue. This technology is holographic, so everything lights up just in the space in front of you. You're not really sitting in anything, but you might be holding a little crystalline device in your hand or wearing a little visor on your forehead and tapping into this technology, and it's called the holographic chair because it's more like a small device that you're either holding or wearing, and you're connecting to what's in the crystalline pyramids, or you might press a indented surface on the pyramid structure where there's a button or an indentation, and it activates holographic components. That's also called a holographic chair. It brings the visuals in the pyramid to active levels where you can interact with the technology, the holographic aspects. And the pyramids look crystalline, so they glow blue, they glow green. There's all kinds of frequency colors outside on the pyramids, and inside it continues. They're crystalline structures. And I think that the tunnel that was just discovered in one of the bigger pyramids in the Giza Plateau, that tunnel leads to a bigger chamber where there could be holographic chair technologies, similar to what is in Antarctica, where it's holographics, because it's the Atlanteans and the Syrians that built the Giza Plateau pyramids and the Sphinx 100,000 years ago. So I think these technologies are interconnected. What's hidden in that Egyptian pyramid chamber, and it leads way deeper down on the side of the pyramid. That stuff is yet to be shown to us, and it would be revealed. I think one day it will be revealed, because it's similar also to the holographic technologies that was found in the Busegi Mountains, the Romanian Sphinx, that Radu Cinamar had found with a Black Ops team. So again, and they also went into Egypt in the halls of records or separate chambers and found crystalline discs with planetary histories, glowing orbs, holographic projections, holographic technology in a type of crystalline device, which is like a time machine, where Radu was able to go back to the time of Jesus to see what happened at the crucifixion, or supposed crucifixion. Crystalline technology and crystals can make up time machines for time travel, remote viewing. It's all thought consciousness assisted technology, whether in the Egyptian pyramids, under the Sphinx, the Busegi Mountains, Romanian Sphinx, the Antarctica pyramids, or the Antarctica outposts. There's more technology like that on Neptune and Venus. Arc ships, citadels, that kind of technology is not just on Earth, but on the other planets as well. Because these Atlanteans and the Syrians, they weren't just on Earth. They were on Mars, Venus. They were on Neptune as well. The Neptunian Trident symbol, that's on one of the secret extraterrestrial bases in the Bahamas and Bimini, where there's a round base underwater with different tunnels and corridors interconnecting and spacecrafts hovering and traveling underwater. There's one in Bimini, there's one under the Bahamas. There's active extraterrestrial bases of positive extraterrestrials that are still here under our oceans, studying our planetary frequencies, how this planet functions, its energies and frequencies. The Neptune and Trident symbol of the trident staff, that's real. I've seen that in one of the Neptunian protection temples of the crystalline technology on Neptune. I've been on Neptune and I've seen that symbol. That's where the trident, Neptune's trident, is hidden. Poseidon's trident, that's the same thing. It was taken from Earth and put in that sacred Neptunian temple to protect, because that's technology that's crystalline and special metallic alloys that can work with the elements, literally with water, fire, air, frequency, the whole Earth. It can work with the whole planetary system to change it, modify it, adapt it. That technology has crystals, lasers, and other things connected to it. It goes beyond just Earth. There's many UFOs that have been spotted over Egypt, Cairo, UFOs spotted over the Atlantic, Pacific Oceans, over Bimini, Bahamas, because these UFOs are attracted to the energies of these monuments, the Sphinx, the pyramids. These are monoliths of ancient technology that is connected energetically with power frequencies to the ley lines. That's why the Egyptian pyramids were power plants. It's not meant for burial tombs. That's not what this technology is. It's energy, it's frequency, and it is crystalline in nature. These monuments and monoliths, they were designed for energy, to connect energetic frequencies together. And you can make electricity, you can make power plants with it. You can have wireless zero-point technology going through the pyramids if things are activated correctly. You could have that worldwide, connected to the ley lines free zero-point energy with flying hover cars, free zero-point frequencies powering your homes, no fossil fuels, just anti-gravity technology in the future. That's what it's supposed to be like. That is what it was like in Atlantis. 2 million years ago, the Atlanteans used crystalline technology and worked with that crystalline technology to power their cities, to make energy, to power their hovercrafts with that crystalline technology. 0-point energy and frequency. No fossil fuels, no gases, no pollution. Anti-gravity technology and healing technology with the crystals, not to be sick and not to age quickly. All of those artifacts, all of those histories, that's still on Earth, hidden under the Egyptian Giza Plateau pyramids, under the Sphinx, the pyramids in Antarctica, the Atlantean outposts in Antarctica, the ark ships. There's Atlantean ark ships, Syrian ark ships, and Andromedan, Arcturian, Pleiadian. There's many different types of them. They're not all the same extraterrestrial race. It's of many different races who were on Earth thousands and million years ago, creating these civilizations and working with these advanced technologies and artifacts. That stuff's still here. It goes back to Atlantis. It goes back to the Syrian civilizations, ancient Egypt, Kemet. It's all there, waiting to be discovered, waiting to be released, or unearthed on other planets for us to be told about in some form of disclosure. So I think the stuff going on in the pyramids in Egypt, they will eventually tell us what's in that hidden chamber, what kinds of technologies are there, because everything is being disclosed in different parts, moving parts and pieces. Disclosure is happening because things behind the scenes are changing. The dynamics of things and frequencies on the planet, on Earth, is changing. It's not going to be same old anymore. Things are really changing. We're just seeing some of the results of these changes, what's happening in our daily lives and reality as things unfold. And it's safer to reveal things in disclosure. Might not be moving as fast as we expect, but it is moving and things are happening. And more things will happen and be disclosed as we progress in our beautiful evolution. Bermuda also has sometimes anomalies where different crafts, extraterrestrial crafts, will appear. And this is because of the Atlantean huge portal crystal that is in Bermuda, buried under the ocean deeply. And there's been extraterrestrial bases studying that particular large crystal and seeing how it works. So there's Bermuda, there is Bimini, Bahamas. There's all kinds of places where these extraterrestrial bases could be. And sometimes even under Hawaii, there's been activity of crafts studying the ancient energies of the portal systems around Hawaii. That's another place that has strong energies. Around Israel as well. There's so much historical places where UFOs have been studying things and hovering over places where the frequencies are very high and the ley line energies are strong. So UFOs investigate that kind of frequency and energy on Earth, on the planet, especially where there's crystalline technologies, monoliths, pyramids. And from what I can remember, Antarctica has 4 pyramids that are crystalline looking to me. It was sort of silverish white. It had a silverish white glow around it with the crystalline delineations with these 4 pyramids, and it has the capstone on the top. So the ones that are in Antarctica, it has the silver whitish finish, whereas the Egyptian pyramids, they don't have that finish anymore. It's more like raw stone right now, exposed stone. But they did have that type of a covering before, and that's electromagnetic amplification, that coating, crystalline silver whitish coating that is amplifying the electromagnetic frequencies, and that's what makes it part of the energy creation, the power plant system. That type of silver white coating with the capstones on top of the pyramid. The Antarctica pyramids still have those energies and frequencies of that. And it's not been eroded. The underwater bases have dome facilities, so they're covered by domes. So there's the structures of the bases themselves, and they're covered by the domes, clear see-through domes, and there's connecting tunnel tubes connected to the domes where submarine-like craft can travel through those tubes, or they're walkway tubes where beings can walk there or swim through them to connect to the other dome systems and the base structures or underwater cities. So it's quite a infrastructure, and I've seen that kind of infrastructure under the deep underwater Florida facility that researches extraterrestrial beings and different extraterrestrial animals in the oceans under the Gulf of Mexico. There is such a research facility. There's the extraterrestrial base that is tube-like in the Bermuda Triangle. It's connected by the tube systems, the domes, and the structures inside. And that's the regular type of underwater cities basis that you would find hidden in the Earth's oceans and as well on other planets. Domes help to protect structural environments from water seeping in. It helps to create oxygen, breathable atmosphere, and gravity. That's what the dome plating does, as well as the tubing. It's to make it livable in these underwater structures. So they are fully equipped to house beings living there full-time or part-time, depending what they're doing. If they're researching or just living in underwater cities. Plus, there's always also the landing platforms for the USOs, the underwater craft to land, or UAPs, both water and aircraft. It is a combination of different crafts, submarine-like crafts that are constantly underwater, and the UFOs, USOs, combinations of either or that can both gravitate underwater with special gyrometers. They can swim underwater and travel underwater, or use the anti-gravity, different propulsion systems to also fly in planetary atmospheres or beyond the atmospheres in space. So these types of crafts can easily dock on the underwater city or base platforms that are beside the bases or the city colonies, beside the tubing. So thank you so much.